Did you know that Indian weddings last from 3 to 4, 5, or even 7 days? This is my close friend Sofia, and she's Colombian. And I flew to Delhi to celebrate her wedding to an Indian guy, Aditya. And it was one of the most interesting experiences I've ever had. We just arrived to the first day of the wedding. Today is the henna night. And this is Sophie, the bride.
Hey there, welcome. Today is the henna night, so we're gonna go upstairs. This is Aditya's house. It's already decorated for the wedding, so basically his whole neighborhood knows he's getting married.
Everybody knows.
They don't know that he's getting married to such a fabulous woman.
They know. So what's henna night? I basically interrogated my friend Sanika to learn all about it. So Sanika, usually Indian weddings, I've heard, in my experience, they are like, the first one is always the henna, the mehndi night, right?
Yes.
Show your hands. This is the groom's house, decorated for the event. Typically, the bride prepares for this day on her own house, but my friend will do it here as she's new to the tradition. First thing to do is the henna for the bride, because she has to get her hands and her feet covered with henna. Mehndi means henna, which is made of crushed leaves like tea. For brides, this can take like 4 hours to apply and then another 4 hours to dry. As a non-Indian, Sophie wanted something less intricate than a non-traditional bride, so it took just a couple of hours. Me, as her friend, I also got henna, and I also had to wait an hour for it to dry. After having the henna done, we're having lunch with the whole family.
And this is how the henna looks now. It looks red.
And in 24 hours, the henna will darken and look like this. The groom's mom says that the darker your henna gets, the more your husband loves you. Good thing I don't have one. Then we go off to the salon, and the traffic was interesting to say the least. After like 1,000 years, we found the studio. Sofia acted like she wasn't the bride, so she wouldn't pay extra at the salon. Lots of girls come to get ready for different weddings. Then it was my turn for hair and makeup. And for the final touch, the bindi. Bindis can be cultural or religious, but also it's a fashion accessory. Okay, and then is the Sangeet?
Yes, the dance and music night.
But in this wedding, we mix henna and Sangeet.
Actually, you can dance in every set.
Oh, you can dance
Yeah,
in
so-
all of them. But Sangeet means
Yeah,
dance.
Yeah, so music.
Music.
Night.
It means
Yeah,
music.
music night. Yeah.
Okay, and this is my final look with my own sari that I got 2 years ago, and it also got stolen on my way back from this wedding. Anyway, the place looks amazing and the bride's stunning, and my girls too. During the mehndi night, the female guests get henna during the party, and then they have to wait until it dries up. There is also something to eat, so I chose to get a little bit of everything. And they also gave me Indian ice cream, and I have no idea how it's called, but it's delicious. Oh, and I sneaked out to see the kitchen, which was outside. Then the bride and the groom opened the dance floor for everybody else. Keep in mind, these people are Colombians, Americans, and Indians. And then, what's the next one?
So there is a haldi ceremony, the turmeric one. So-
Turmeric.
so-
Haldi is turmeric?
Yes.
Okay.
So they create a mask. It's basically put on the bride and the groom, and both of these events happen in like different homes, like bride's home and groom's home. Separated. Nowadays, some people have started doing it together, but the reason behind it is to make the bride and groom beautiful for the wedding.
Oh, because it's good for the skin.
It's good for the skin. It's antiseptic, so it doesn't let you fall sick on the wedding day. So it has medical benefits as well.
That's after Sangeet. Or it can be, the order doesn't matter.
It's before the wedding, the turmeric thing. Yeah.
This is a wedding.
Yeah.
And then is the wedding.
Then it's the wedding.
And this is what I wore, with a beautiful tika, a traditional jewelry, and like the bindi, it can represent something or be just a fashion statement. Guys were also putting something over their head, a long cloth that usually the groom's side wears to celebrate the wedding. And see the money necklaces? The groom's family puts the money on him as a token of love and abundance for this new life. Then the groom's side, which in this case is everybody because the Colombian family is just following the Indian family along, start walking towards the wedding venue. As a grand gesture, the groom traditionally arrives on a horse or even on an elephant sometimes, with everybody dancing on the way there and outside the venue. And the beautiful bride was waiting at the entrance. we're sitting down to see the ceremony. What's the name of the ceremony? Or what is
Fairas.
this?
The fairas. It's basically the Indian marriage. Now everything is going to happen. There are so many rituals.
So many rituals.
So many rituals.
This is one of the most important.
This is the
most important ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like when you say the vows and exchange the rings. This is that thing.
When
Like,
you say
this
the
is it.
vows.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Don't eat. No.
And there were actually so many more rituals than these.
Ya sabemos por qué no se divorcian. ¿Quién vuelve a pasar por todo esto? ¿Cómo será el divorcio?
Then there's this fun tradition where the bride's family steal the groom's shoe in exchange of money. Dollars! 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 Dollars!
Pesos.
Here it goes. Half deal. You need half deal. Then comes the reception. Reception is a very formal event where the friends of the bride and groom and the families, they all come eat dinner and dance. And
Is that in the wedding ceremony? Like in the wedding day? All of this together?
yeah, sometimes it's on the wedding day, sometimes
Sometimes separated.
Yeah, the separate day. Sometimes there are multiple receptions if the bride and the groom are from different places. Yeah,
So
they
you can do your own rules. You can do as many events as you want. You can mix them together. You can separate them.
Yeah.
You can do one for bride, one for groom, one in
Yes.
one city, one in another city.
Yes.
You can do 7 in one city and 7 in another.
You can do anything you want. There should be just love, happiness, and a lot of celebration and dancing. And so many colors.
And so many colors, so much dancing, so many happy people, a lot of food,
And food.
amazing food. And I think that's all.
It's all right.